Bachido and other Shamisen related forums. This is Joseph Pants, and I am here to talk about the Fibersen. I've only had it for a couple days, so I'm just going to do kind of a brief first impressions and things that I'm kind of discovering about the Fibersen as I play with it. Hopefully this video is going to kind of help you decide whether or not the Fibersen is the right choice for you if you are in the market for a new Shamisen skin.
Jump cut!
So here it is, the Fibersen. One of the first things you kind of notice about the Fibersen coming right out of the box is that it has this kind of sterile feel to it. It reminds me sort of like printer paper because it's so smooth and it just sort of has that texture. I remember when I first took it out of the box, I was super afraid. I felt like it was really, really fragile, which is definitely not the case. You know, it's definitely just as durable, if not more durable, than a regular dog or cat skin. Another thing is that the edges and the corners are done very, very well. They're very, very straight. With my last skin, which was a natural skin, there was a lot of kind of waviness to these edges, and over time, you know, it lost a lot of its color, and it was kind of getting yellow and dirty, which is something that you won't have to deal with a fiber skin because it's waterproof and you can clean it. And I don't really think it's gonna have a lot of dirt in those pores and things like that. Another thing is the opacity. You can kind of see the perimeter of the wood, and it shows up a lot more in photos and on video. You don't really notice it as much when you're just looking at it in normal light. Another thing that I've kind of noticed is right along this perimeter, it's kind of rough. It's a little bit bumpy, and I think that just has to do with, you know, the accumulation of glue as it's getting stretched. And I mean, that's what I think is happening. I don't really know 100%. But you know, it looks really, really aesthetically pleasing. Like I said, all the corners are really, really nice, and it looks really clean. Definitely kind of gives a brighter feel to your Shamisen. So that's a plus. It looks great. It looks really nice. Something that I should also mention is that I'm rocking the Mugen 21, which is a hybrid electric Shamisen, and I only have one side Fibersen. The backside is plastic. Got my little Bachido tramp stamp right there. So I don't really know what it's like to have Fibersen on both sides, if that affects the sound. I'm sorry, those transitions are terrible. I'm doing this on my cell phone, so sorry about the editing. Anyway, so now I'm sure you're wondering, how does it feel, how does it sound compared to the dog skin? One of the things I kind of noticed right off the bat is the sound is a lot brighter. I've also been playing on an older Shamisen skin with the last skin, and it was I think it was first skin in 2008, so it was old when I got it. So it was kind of a duller sound, and with this, it's very, very bright. I'm using a Bachido coma, so. It's definitely just as loud as a dog skin. It is very, very bright, even with the Bachido coma. I've read that a couple people are using ivory, and it's super, super bright. So that's something to consider if you don't have different comas to try out. If you're stuck with a plastic or ivory, and you don't feel like shelling out for a new skin and a new coma, that's something to think about. Another thing that people are saying, and I'm finding that holds true, is it doesn't have the same kind of bounce that you know, a dog skin has. If you're playing, you know, Kita no Hibiki, you know, which I'm not that good at playing it. I'm still learning it. I don't have the same kind of bounce when I go to. So I'm finding myself having to concentrate a little bit more on making sure that my bachi comes back to ichi no ito from san no ito. So yeah, there's that. So Bachido, that's kind of all I have to say right now. Like I said, I've only had it for a couple days, and I'm satisfied. I think it looks really good. I think the craftsman did a really good job when he put it on. I don't see any sort of imperfections or blemishes on it. It sounds good. It feels pretty good. It's different, but I wouldn't say it's a bad kind of different. If you're on the fence about whether to go with a natural skin or try out this Fibersen skin, I would recommend the Fibersen. I think it's the next step in modern shamisen. It's a lot more durable. It's going to last longer. If you want to take it camping, you don't have to worry about the morning dew messing up your skin. If you want to stick it under the plane when you go traveling, you don't have to worry about the skin then. It's easier to clean. There's a lot of advantages, I think. So yeah, I think it's a worthwhile investment. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, you can get in touch with me, and hopefully I can answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.